Hello YouTube, it's starting to get hot and humid out here, so making a little video today. Just like I tell everybody, I lost my grease gun, bought a new one, and I found the old one. Here's a problem I had with this grease gun, okay? I put the hose right here in this port, you got a choice, and this plug never fit in here because it hit the spring. So you can tell how I ground it down. Here's how it comes. Just up close. See how much I took off the plug? And it takes an Allen wrench key. That's so it fit past the spring, okay? Okay, we'll pause for a second and we'll show you how we decide to put the hose this way, which works better. I like it better. Okay, that's all we had to do. We just ground the nut part off. Here's a normal size. The hose is optional on these. It's like $5. I can't tell you what I gave for the grease gun. I used a coupon each time. I suppose I could look it up and put it in the description sometime, but that's all we had to do. Is grind that nut down, and you can grab on this like with a pair of pliers right here is what I did. It doesn't have to screw it very tight. See, I'm doing it by hand. And we'll grab the little cartridges and show you what size cartridge these takes, because they do sell them at the store. Okay, 3-ounce grease cartridge. I knew it was 3 ounce. I was like, what size are these? Now this is a no-name label that came with it. I took it out. I wanted to use this because I do like this brand. You do not know if it's the same thing that comes with it. And this is just that Molygraph grease. I used it on the bearings of the garden tractor because it's nothing high speed. I wouldn't recommend doing it on a car. But I use this grease on a lot of stuff. Even in drills and gears and stuff. Just my preference. And here's all the stuff on it. I will take a picture of this for you, okay? Here is a tip on, well here, let me get a grease fitting. I'm going to show you a tip that I have where this doesn't get stuck like it does sometimes for people. Now, okay, sometimes your thing will get stuck on the grease fitting. This is all I've ever done. I know they make different stuff. I've always made sure this is loose, and I'll just loosen this up, and it comes right off. Especially if you can get to it, okay? So a lot of times I'll put it on there. I got grease on my gloves now, of course, so it's hard to do. So, you gotta be aware of that. Because it does make a difference. Boy. You fumble that. But it always goes on better. Now, you can hold it on and grease it, but that's what I do. I just don't have anything to wipe the grease off my hands. So you get the idea. Keep this finger tight. And these are kind of cheap. I am almost guaranteed that's plastic jaws in there. But that's all I've ever done on a grease gun. If I can get, if it's hard to get to, but I can get my hand up there and hold the grease fitting, I'll keep this loose. And if I know the Zerk works, Zerk, Z-E-R-K, is that how they do it? I'll just push it up there and hold it, put the grease in. Because it makes it a little easier to come off. Watch, I'll tighten it up. You can see where I fumble a little bit to get it. See, it almost doesn't want to come off. That's just the way some of these were. It's something I learned as a kid. I always thought it was supposed to be that way, you know. You can adjust the tension to how good you want this to grab. So I think you know what I mean on that. So, thanks for watching this short little video. Just thought I'd show that. Yeah, you lose a tool and buy a new one, you're probably going to find the old one. I found it under my desk. It was supposed to be in a bucket and ended up on the floor under my desk. But this is nice for small stuff. Have it like this. Let me back your way here a ways. It stretches out a ways, but it's nice to have it like that. I just did not like the grease hose coming out here. I like it like this. And then put the hose where I want it. So now you know why there's a plug right there. Oh, when you first fill these, like this way, if it doesn't want to pump, just loosen this up. You don't even have to take it out all the way. You'll pump the air out. They do tell you to loosen the cartridge. Well, I just loosened up this screw up here when I first fill it, and I tighten it back up. So there's your tips of the day. We're out of here. We had enough. It's too hot.